everyone. This is my baby Sweetie. Say hi, Lovey. She's joining me today for a video for this vintage glam look. It's just a little bit of a classic eye with a classic lip and classic hair. So stay tuned for a how-to. Say bye, baby. Say bye to everyone. Alright, so first you have to put your hair up like this. Not really, darling. You don't have to if you don't want to, but really no. I've already prepped my face with primer, foundation, powder, the whole deal. So go ahead and do your basic foundation routine. Then you're going to want some eyeliner. Lately I've been using L'Oreal's High Intensity Pigment Eyeliner. It comes with a little brush and a little pot of gel eyeliner. Works good for me. For this look you are going to want something a little more precise, something with a brush or pencil that you can sharpen really fine. So go ahead and line your lashes all the way across with just a thin line of eyeliner. Remember to use lots of little strokes to make it more accurate and precise. Repeat on the other eye. Alright, perfect. Now all you want to do is add a tiny wing to it. Use the angle that your bottom eyelid is making. For example, I use a bobby pin. My eyelid is coming up at about that angle. So that's the angle that you're going to want to make your eyeliner in. So I'm just going to continue the line that my bottom eyelid is making up and out right there. And you want to make it kind of thin. Make sure it connects well with the rest of your eyeliner. Now you're going to take the tip of this wing here and then draw it back into your eyeliner, making a little mini triangle. You fill in the triangle and blend it in. Repeat it on the other side. So continue the line of your lower eyelid. Make the triangle and fill it in. Then you just want to make sure your eyeliner is even. I did it a tad thicker on this side, so I'm just going to redo the other side a little bit. There we go. Lovely, darling. We're going to let that set for a second while we do our cheeks. You're going to want a tinge of rosy color. I have this nice dark rougey sort of color. We're just going to touch it onto the apples of our cheeks. Soften that a little bit with just a clean brush. Alright, let's get back to the eyes. You definitely need to curl your lashes. If you don't have a lash curler, darling, go out and buy one right now because these little guys are the best. They'll make your eyes look bigger, they'll make your lashes look longer and fuller. Just can't live without it. So go ahead and curl your lashes. Perfect. Now before you do your mascara, you're just going to put on some beige eyeshadow to smooth out your lids. I'm going to be using this color right here, Freestyle, from Urban Decay's Smoked Palette. Go over under your brows and onto your lid. Don't get it on your eyeliner though. Now your mascara. You're going to want to put on a bunch of coats of mascara and make your lashes really voluminous. I'm using Covergirl's LashBlast Volume, of course. More coats the better. Alright, so this eye is looking fairly voluminous. Time for the left eye. Now we have our big, beautiful doe eyes. Clean up any mascara spots you got on your eyelids. Now you just want to fill in your brows a little bit, something similar to your normal brow color. Key is do a little bit at a time so that you don't end up with drawn-on eyebrows. Take a brow brush, smooth out the color. Alright, other side. Smooth it out. You're looking gorgeous, my dear. Now all you need is some red lipstick. I'm loving MAC's Viva Glam. This is number 1. It's a really dark red and it's very matte, which is key. You can be all fancy and use a lip brush if you want, but I just like putting it straight on from the tube. You're going to want to make sure you get your Cupid's bow. You can line your lips if you want, but I'm not going to. Now it's time to let your hair down. Now I slept with this bun on my head, so I'm not going to have to do too much to my hair. You're going to want to create some sort of waves or curls in your hair to make it a bit more glamorous. Alright. Just want to make your hair carefree, luminous, with some bit of texture. So just put in a little bit of hairspray and give it a boost. There you go, my dears. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a video response for me with your own twists to this look. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Don't forget to add some pearls for a finishing touch. Wonderful.